Yo, what's going on, people? AMC. We got to talk about something really quick. I'm making this video because I'm trying to get this out there for people to understand what's going on. Okay, yesterday in this earnings call, Adam Aron said that we own over 90% of the float, retail. Now, 514 million shares, 90% of retail, right? So you take that 10%. Let's say retail owns the other 10, institutionals own that 10%, which is around 54 million shares, somewhere around that. Institutional ownership is somewhere around the neighborhood of 180 million or something like that. All right. Take away the 54 million, you got something around 130 something million roughly. So now if they're going to say that we only have 130 million synthetic shares on AMC, here's how it can bother us. Here's how it can hurt us. When AMC starts to squeeze, and let's say this thing gets capped out, I'm just saying, don't hold me to this. I'm just saying, let's say it gets capped out at 250 bucks, 300 a share, and then it drops, goes back down, let's say 40, 50 bucks. You're going to have everybody screaming, wait a minute, we own 13 times the float, because we really do. We own way more than the float plenty of times over. Now, even though people is going to say, yes, we own those synthetic shares and they're going to have to cover that, no, they're not. What they are going to do is once AMC is over it, let's say at the couple $100 range, right? And then everybody's crying, no, the synthetics, this blah, 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 this and that. You know what the courts are going to do? All they have to do is go right back to the earnings call and said, your CEO said there was 90% of the float owned by retail. It's a record on court now. So they have nothing to do with those synthetics. They don't have to cover billions and billions of shares. The float 3 or 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 times over. They don't have to. All they have to do is go to Adam Aron's call and say, he said you guys own 90% of the float. Deduct that from the 514 million. That other 10%, which is 54 million shares, gets added on to the deducted from the 180 million institutional shares. All they have to do is cover 130 million synthetic shares and tell you bye-bye. While everybody else is crying, no, but we everybody owns this 12 million shareholders, and each shareholder has 300 shares, and that's billions of shares. They're not going to care because Adam Aron just fucked us out of that. While you guys are all screaming, yay, 90% of the float. You're not really understanding that he just messed us up by that. You guys have to understand, Lou may be hard to understand sometimes. And you guys may think he's flooding the shill. Sometimes I think that about the guy, but he's not. You have to pay attention to what this man says and what he's trying to explain to you guys. He thinks inside the game. He's been in the game. Okay? Adam Aron, where the fuck did you get 90% of the float? You know damn well we own that shit 8 or 9 or 10 times over.